Virgos, you're going to be doing almost a deep dive into your emotions, really doing a lot of shadow work at the start of Pisces season to allow for a full transformation after the full moon. Welcome to your Pisces season Horoscope. So, Virgos, some of you may already know this, but we have a full moon in Virgo on the 27th of February. The download that I got when I was shuffling this deck for this reading was really, it was almost as if you were diving in water representing our subconscious, our emotions, and it was just like you were not fighting, but you wanted to be by yourself. You didn't want to be dealing with external energy or people or noise. You just wanted to focus on yourself, and it was a lot of shedding and a lot of releasing for what's to come, I presume, after that full moon in Virgo, which I think is going to help the entire collective. But especially you might just need this time leading up to the full moon and a few days after just to be with yourself. So just note that if you're feeling a certain type of way or you've been feeling this build up ever since Aquarius season with Mercury in retrograde, Mercury being your ruling planet, it's all meant for this release. And so even the first few cards I pulled, no surprise, were in alignment with this message. So if you're just feeling very heavy, make sure that you're reaching out to certain people, light workers, other individuals that can hold space for you so that you can come out of that full moon really knowing exactly what it is you want. And I think that there's going to be like a dream project, a dream gig, or an opportunity that's going to present itself, especially after that full moon. So at the beginning of March. So keep your eyes on that. First few cards we have pulled, we have the Death Arcana, and then we have the Seven of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. So with that Death card, this is a total rebirth, transformation. What do you need to let go of? It's kind of that magical dark period where anything can happen, but you can't really fully see yet what is around the corner. You're not meant to truly. And so I know sometimes Virgos want to be able to control everything. They want to make everything better. They want to just have it just right. But you have to let go of that right now and just surrender, I feel. And again, with Pisces season being the opposite sign to Virgo, it is requiring you to have to do some of that emotional work or releasing or purging. And so some of you may tap into that easier than others. And with the Death card, of course, this is Scorpio energy. So some of you have a Scorpio in your life or in your corner that you can lean on to help hold space for you. This is also a very recommended action. With the Seven of Wands too, it's kind of what I was feeling in the download of just wanting to be on your own or wanting to just remove yourself from that external noise or people pushing on you, people grabbing your energy, grabbing your attention. That might also be, I feel like some of you might be really exhausted, really tired, or just wanting to focus on you while everything is going on. Like I said, a full moon in Virgo, no joke. So please take time, the end of February, beginning of March, maybe even the days leading up to that. And if you're watching this later on after the fact, you can kind of do a retrospective on how you were feeling around that time because it is no joke. And I even feel when I was doing the Virgo reading for Aquarius season, you all had so much work that was being presented, so many opportunities. And I feel like now, having finished the retrograde period from Mercury, you can see what's in alignment and what is not with everything. We're talking people, jobs, energies, lovers, everything. Because the next card that we pulled is the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, teamwork, working with certain people. I also feel like a lot of you have mastered something or have a skill that is extremely desirable. So I don't want you to downplay your worth. And I think that might also be coming in with that Death Arcana of releasing limiting beliefs around your worth or around your power or what you can really bring to the table for your community in your field of expertise. And so with that Three of Pentacles, you might be that expert that people are wanting a piece of. And with that Seven of Wands of pushing back against the energy and the people that are no longer serving you, you can really step into that role uninhibited. And thus, in that higher echelon or in that higher frequency that you're moving into, you can then thus attract better friends, better lovers, better opportunity because you've let go of the unaligned energies and relationships. You had that rebirth, especially I think around that full moon, so that you can move forward comfortably. So I do want you just to do a little bit of that reflection, get into your emotions and see if there are any blocks, especially on relationships and people just pulling on your energy. If you can release that, then I think that the opportunity for money and collaboration and stronger aligned relationships is imminent. So let's see what else for Virgos is coming through. Yeah, you need to have fun too, Virgos. Like, Pisces season is a very romantic, creative energy. And so not just working all the time, that you can also implement some fun into the mix as well. Like I said, a lot of you are definitely stepping into a position of power or working for someone extremely powerful. And if you feel like you were passed up for an opportunity or you adhere to your boundaries and a gig doesn't come through right away or the contract is delayed, don't lose faith in that, because with the Justice card here, it's that balance of making sure that all the checks are balanced, everything is equal, and also making sure that, again, if you do all of that rest and embrace the feminine, that masculine is going to come in, that work is going to come in naturally. But if you're already burnt out as it is, you're not going to be able to hold space for bigger opportunity moving forward. And again, I do think that some of you are still mourning relationships, or there's still maybe even karmic energy or karmic relationships that keep coming back into your life that you just need to shed, or kind of like in a horror movie when the serial killer comes up for one last bit and you just have to pull the trigger and release that relationship. You don't have to lament it. You don't have to mourn it over and over and over again. This is just a relationship that's done, because the Justice card with the King of Wands, that is no joke. Also, some of you might be dealing with certain legal matters, or you're just trying to wrap certain things up. Or again, if you're being presented a contract for a VIP client or a really big opportunity, I would have maybe a lawyer, a second set of eyes, go over it. Or if you're presenting an offer to someone else, make sure that you have someone else look over it for you, just to make sure that you're presenting and receiving what you are worth, for sure. And I do think that if you aren't able to do this work at the end of February, beginning of March, you're still going to be holding on to a lot of baggage that may be distracting you for this very big opportunity that's coming through later on in Pisces season. So let's just pull a couple more cards with regards to this King of Wands and Justice energy to see specifically what we can do there. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, what I was seeing as well is just like power, victory, success. It was this figure at the top of a mountain, just kind of one of those victory poses. So you are getting there. This is something that you have been working extremely diligently on. And the two cards that I pulled, the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a beautiful combination because knights are messengers. Sometimes just the Knight of Pentacles on its own talks about still having to be diligent, doing the work, and it's coming, but you have to still maintain all the practices to make sure the coins roll in. But next to the Knight of Wands, like, this is fun. This is coming through sooner than later. Also, as like a fun, let's see what the bottom card is, because this could also be, for some of you, a romantic interest or a lover with lots of money coming through. So if you've been manifesting that, then what did we just say a few moments ago? That once you release these old, outdated relationships and these stagnant energies, you can make way for better, more prosperous relationships. And it doesn't have to be lovers. It could also just be clients and opportunities that have the money to pay you what you are worth. The bottom of the deck, we also, please note, what have we been saying? We have the Eight of Swords with the Moon. And so get out of your head, come back into your body, especially around that full moon in Virgo. We've been saying that as a common through line. Of course, the moon can also represent Pisces with regards to tarot, but also Cancer, because the moon is the ruling body luminary of Cancers. So if there are certain emotional relationships that are very taxing on you right now, analyze if you need closure or resolve in order to get that. Again, we had the Death card, that Scorpio energy that might be able to help you deal with this in a very pragmatic, grounded way. And just be careful of getting in your head. If you feel like this beautiful, amazing opportunity is coming, don't sabotage yourself. And really, with everything, allow that full moon in Virgo energy to illuminate what maybe you aren't seeing, or just a time for you to really honor and trust your intuition on what the next step in the direction is. Because like I said, it's coming. It's coming. So that is the general reading for my Virgo angels. Of course, you can take a look at your rising and moon sign videos for more clarity. If you want to book a one-on-one reading to go into this further, of course, we can do that. You can DM me or just go to my website and book. If this reading really resonated and you want to leave a tip, it's always appreciated. You can find my PayPal link in the bio. And of course, please share with a fellow Virgo who could also benefit from this message. Thank you all for watching. I always appreciate it very much. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.